even in those near misses, you have become a player with great perspective and optimism. Where does that come from?
I think it comes pretty naturally. Experiences are there to learn from. I think I have a good awareness of there's no point making things a negative experience. You just have to learn from everything and try and do the best you can from there.
And we're seeing the name Tommy Fleetwood more and more. Picked it nice and clean. Yeah, the beautiful shot.
Mexico 2 years ago was the first time I'd actually put in a really big result over here, so that was a big one for me as well. They all rack up. They're all things I'm proud of, but you know, that win yet to happen.
Tommy Fleetwood with a great finish to put him in at solo second. Back
then, did you think a win was around the corner?
I definitely thought it would happen sooner, and I've had those times where I've had chances to win majors and plenty of other events, and it's just not happened.
Fleetwood is going to be one stroke too high.
I've came close a couple of times. I think looking back, the Honda was one where I let slip away a little bit. Came close at the US Open. But yeah, winning on the PGA Tour is the next goal for us, so we're kind of focusing hard on that and seeing how we're going to do it.
Well, that's a brave line right there. That had better be enough. Oh wow, what a shot. That putt would get him to 14 under. Tommy Fleetwood not out of it.
Earns his 13th top 10 in his 47th PGA Tour event, and you have to believe that one of the PGA Tour will be sooner rather than later.
It has taken me much longer than I thought it would, or probably that other people thought it would.
9 under on Saturday and Sunday. Pretty impressive backup performance after the Open Championship with the 4th place showing here.
I've had plenty of times in my career where I've lost my game or played very, very poor. I've got people around me and take confidence from when you play well and the good stuff you do.
And it's going to be another close call for Tommy Fleetwood. 4th top 3 finish in the last 6 starts worldwide for Tommy. He was right there.
You know, I look at sort of the disappointments and I use them as motivation to keep practicing and get better.
Fleetwood, who is in his 79th PGA Tour start, and can you believe it, Zing? He's still looking for his first win.
18.
Now Fleetwood.
Oh,
Tommy. Would have thought maybe he might be able to do something.
The biggest things for me is sort of the consistency that I'm putting together, and I think results come very, very difficult, and I felt like at times this year I've played really, really well.
Tommy Fleetwood has this for birdie. And another one goes for Tommy Fleetwood. Boy, he's just going to run out of holes, it appears.
The hardest thing is to actually get a result. I've played consistently, but then finishing 2nd, 3rd, 4th just feel really, really difficult.
Tommy Fleetwood hit a good drive and elected to lay up back. He got it over the pond. He hasn't made a bogey yet, and he's only one back.
Forgive me if you're possibly tired of answering this by now, but what would a PGA Tour win mean to you, and how different would that be from what you've accomplished in your career to this point?
I've always loved playing all around the world. I enjoy coming to work on the PGA Tour. I love the standard of golf over here, and I've had my chances before, and it's not happened for me.
A mega disappointment for Tommy. He played really well this week.
This just would have been an incredible day for Fleetwood had he been able to close the deal. It would have been a great time to break through, but with the way he's playing, you get the feeling that it won't be too long.
When my day comes, that'll be great. Hopefully it's tomorrow, who knows, but I think putting myself into contention more often, and I think that's the first step to winning.
Tommy, just like Clark, looking for that first win out here on the PGA Tour.
Should be able to get this within 10 feet. He does. Beautiful. Good chance for birdie.
And now there are 2 men at 12 under par. Tommy Fleetwood has joined Rory McIlroy. Look at that back 9.
I wanted to come out this weekend and have a really good weekend. Got a great round going today and put myself in position all day and managed to convert. Hopefully they'll carry on supporting me tomorrow, even though there's a few Canadians up there.
coming in from that right side. Beautiful putt. He makes it. Tommy Fleetwood.
Talk about clutch.
Swing of the putter. Comes up with some speed. Now up the rise. For the eagle. For the win. To the cup. To the cup. Yes! 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 The drought is over!
It wasn't my time. It was Nick's, and the whole of Canada had amazing moments to remember and cherish, and that's just the nature of the game. You pack up and leave.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed sort of playing against a nation, if you like. I was very comfortable being the villain. I would have very happily ruined everybody's day.
We got Tommy Fleetwood, an English star who's been a Ryder Cupper. He's never had a win in the United States, though 6 wins over on the Europeans DP World Tour. It's one too many.
That is going to be his 7th top 6 this season.
He will be in Atlanta. He'll be in Chicago, of course.
Maybe that's when he gets his big win.
It's better than being the other way. It's better than being nowhere near. Yeah, of course, it's frustrating, but I think, you know, I have to look at it in a positive way, be proud of the golf I'm playing and the work that we're doing. And again, so close today, and I think when I've been in contention in those last rounds, I haven't done loads wrong, and I'm feeling very, very comfortable. It's just trusting that it will happen and keep playing my game.
Fleetwood coming off of that silver in Paris.
It's not often that you actually get something for finishing second, but a silver medal is a nice little congratulations for a very, very solid week.
Tommy Fleetwood, we think, has the acumen to win. It's just a matter of, can he make the one putt at the right time? We know his ball striking is wonderful, but a lot of scar tissue when you don't win and you keep finishing runner-up, third.
I'm top of a lot of stats lines for people that haven't won on the PGA Tour, so there's always being number one at something's nice.
Spin back. Yes, great shot.
I'd love to win on the PGA Tour. I think it's an element of your career that everybody wants, and I, of course, want it. I've given myself like a back-end chance a couple of times this year, but I've not been in contention. So this is like my first real chance, so I'm really excited about that and looking forward to it. Of course, I'm not going to be silly and say I don't care about it. Of course I want to win, and hopefully it'll happen sooner rather than later.
We're going to have a first-time breakthrough winner by one of the game's best. We're going to find out. He made such a clutch putt at the 71st hole. This is 2 feet longer. This to be no worse than in a playoff. Oh, my goodness.
Played the last 3 holes in 2 over.
It sets up now for Keegan Bradley to overturn it all at the last hole and win it with 1 putt. A Keegan comeback not to be believed.
Search goes on. I guess when it happens, it'll be very, very sweet. I did plenty of things well enough this week to win, and I didn't do that. It hurts. But the most stupid thing to do and the worst thing to do would be make a week like this a hindrance to what you do going forwards. I obviously played great. I put myself in a great position. I was leading the tournament with 71 holes. I just want to, make sure that I can put myself in this position as soon as possible again and try and correct what I did this time.
The approach from Fleetwood. And there's the draw. Beautiful. He's got it back together right now. Yes, he has.
What momentum he will carry into the following holes if he can knock this one in.
Putt you want to have, Bones. Got another one. Tommy Fleetwood alone at the top. I think this is for 6-1 putts in a row. And a terrible putt. Came right out of it. Unbelievable.
And he's going to come up short again.
That's going to continue to weigh on him, Dan. Not being able to close when he's right there, having to lead most of the back 9, at least tied for the leader on his own.
Your optimism is something that fans really continue to admire. Truly, how does it continue to drive you?
Well, as long as they stay with me and stay on my side, then we can all look for the positives. I'm lucky with the support that I get, and I am so appreciative of it and kind of, on this journey together here. So all these experiences, and these close calls, I have to find the strength to make it all a positive experience, and hopefully next time, you know, go again, put myself in that position again, and we just go again.
If you had to give your season a headline or describe it in your words, how would you?
Close but no cigar, maybe. Yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but it's been a great season with some near misses.
You got to give him credit just for the effort to put himself in position every single week.
No question about it. And he just looks more comfortable today.
Tommy Fleetwood saying, I know I've been here before. I'm not going to give this away.
Big swing at 13. He's more comfortable, Terry. He knows exactly where he stands. He knows exactly what he has to do.
Maybe now he can exhale.
And that's a wrap, Dan.
I'm not going to be picky about which one I choose to have as the first win. I think it would be pretty funny if I won this week and then had the FedExCup as well. I think that would be funny.
The agonizing wait is over. Fleetwood, finally, for everything, the FedExCup title.
You just keep learning, don't you? I think I've had a great attitude throughout it all, and I don't know, when you've lost it so many times, 3-shot lead down the last doesn't feel like that many. I've had to have mental strength in a different way. I've had to be resilient in terms of put myself back up there, get myself back in that position. No matter how many times it doesn't go my way, no matter how many doubts might creep in, think the right things, say the right things to yourself, and I am really pleased that I can be proof that if you do all the right things and you just keep going, that it can happen.